How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Psychonauts. And in today's episode, actually this is the final episode of Psychonauts. What is this thing, by the way? I never questioned it. It looks kind of like a mosquito or something, or like a trumpet creature. It's like a big snort coming out of its nose. Whatever, we're gonna go fight bosses now. This level consists of 3 boss fights you have to do. The final, very final one is pretty lame. For a final boss fight, the ones before it are way fucking cooler.
Gotta help me protect the bunnies.
Not great, but they're like way cooler. I think the first one's the coolest.
Those monsters are gone now. The bunnies are safe. We're all safe.
No.
I feel like when it comes to boss fight in video games, platformers always have the best boss fights because you have to utilize both like your platforming skills you developed over the game,
Says little bunnies are good for nothing.
combined with all the other mechanics you might have, such as using psychokinetic abilities.
Don't run, or else Daddy's gonna kill ya.
See, this is Ollie instead. I really fucking like his design. He's fucking scary looking. But he's scary looking with like still like a cartoony vibe to him. Cause look, he's a giant fucking looking Frankenstein monster. But he has like really skinny legs. I think his arms are like enormous. Also, hold on, because we need this, and we need... Alright, well, we got this. So you can reflect his attacks. And he has these giant fucking knives and like bloody hooks hanging off of his outfit. I think he has like these big ears and like a cylinder looking head with like a long nose. He's like kind of funny looking, but also kind of fucking scary. And you gotta just wait for him to do this. Also, I never questioned it before, but what is that thing on his back? You can see he has something on his back, but like, I don't know what the hell that is. Also, I noticed something just right now. When he stabs the knife into the ground, it leaves like a pink particles coming out. But I got a feeling originally they were going to be red, but maybe it looked too freaky. This level's already fucking scary. Oh, and I was complaining about how annoying was it to protect Oleander, little Ollie, last episode. The really annoying part is coming up. It's the level we're gonna have to beat after this boss fight. After this boss fight, there's a level where you have to fucking escape water. And then there's another boss fight against him again, and then him yet again. But like there's like a more shit going on. Yes, it's kind of boring, this boss fight. Just kind of like how he looks. I wish he was actually more present throughout the story, because Dr. Loboto was supposed to be the main bad guy, right? He's the one stealing brains alongside Oleander. Was that me in the background? Is that like another me? Some weird shit in the background. There was something on the top of the screen on the background. Look, what is this package? Oh, it's my dad. He was inside a box.
What's going on here? What have you done to our circus?
Dad!
Was that me?
Perverted. This looks like the work of mentalists.
I can explain.
Have you been associating with psychics?
Dad,
Psychics. Fortune tellers. They killed your grandfather. They cursed our entire family to die in water.
Yes, but...
Including you, Rasputin. And me. But I'm going to live. You know why?
Well, that's part of the story, but they never mentioned Raz's grandfather being killed by Psychonauts, or just psychics. Not exactly Psychonauts.
Son? Die in the water? Or show me what you got?
So you might be like, oh man, Raz's dad is kind of a fucking asshole. Yeah, sure, but then who is the ghost reaching out to us? Is it Raz's mother? She's never mentioned, really. And that's some impressive shit. Thank fucking god, I got like 1,000,000 health. Fight the butcher, don't drown. Sounds like my life goals. My life is sort of the same. Jump quick! See, Dad, I couldn't pull this off if I didn't know psychokinesis. Also, psychics so far were the nicest people to me. Like Mila and Nine. Everyone else is being a dick. Yeah, this was annoying part, especially since I forgot how the fuck to do it.
And less time reading those
Damn comic books. I never read comic books as a kid. I read a couple. I had like a phase where I was like, why did I never read comics as a kid? I don't know, I guess I grew up in a time where there were just more interesting things than comic books. Such as video games. This is the annoying part. This is the most annoying part of the game. This climbing section, it really is annoying. Because you have to like jump around and like fucking get to it. I might pull it off, but when I first did it, I wasn't like I spent like an hour here trying to figure out how the fuck do I make this. And this is the only solution I came up with. Jump away from the platforms and then hover your way towards them. I was even trying to jump on top of them. Okay, I gotta go this way. Jump on top of them. I might need this too. Jump on top of the... You can cheese it by jumping on top of them, which is what I did the first time around.
Think fast! No, you can't really catch those. I was just testing.
I do like the little reveal that apparently Raz used to enjoy playing catch with his dad. That's cool.
There you go.
I used to enjoy playing Grand Theft Auto 3 with my dad.
It will help.
Come on, why did I fail that? Stupid. Is there something in the background on... Oh my god, I gotta do... No way, that's gone the wrong way. The slow one, so that implies Raz has like faster siblings.
No, you can't really catch those.
I think Psychonauts 2 is gonna like elaborate on the Raz's family.
There you go.
Cause it's like this game never set up that like, oh, his family's gonna turn out to be the main bad guys. But now it's doing that. God damn it, this fucking section is stupid as fuck. I hate it, and I hate how they position me backwards. Making me feel like, oh, I gotta go back now.
Here comes the water, boy. Think fast. Incoming. No, you can't really catch those.
I hate that fucking think fast. Bullshit.
You used to like to play catch with me.
I don't think fast. I think slow. Don't shoot me with a missile that has shitty hitboxes. And why can't I grab onto the ledges? So annoying.
Up here. There you go.
I think Raz has an advantage in the
Pretty good.
running on a ball
Used to
skill.
like to play catch.
Because he grew up in a circus, right? But from what I've seen in the Miller level, everybody's pretty good at running on balls. Ah, god damn it.
Just test.
So I was talking about last episode, Psychonauts 2 comes out this year. It's still, I looked up the announcement, like when is it coming out? Because I don't know. Only thing it says is that it's 2021. I even seen people point out on Twitter too, Double Fine. Like when the fuck is it coming out? And all they said was when it's good enough. So I guess they're doing like the final tune-up. Final polish to the...
That's beautiful. Good. Pretty
game.
good. You used to like.
They need to add polished language and they're doing the final polish. Polishing up.
Hey son, catch.
Maybe they removed the meat circus level. Or like, oh, let's do a meat circus level again. How did I do it better this time? Like, who is this fucking ghost? It better help me defeat my dad.
The water.
Jesus Christ. Just look like a million damage. I like this part though. You get on a ladder and then it... And then it's just like a really fucking long ass ladder. You gotta... No, fuck off. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I was on the ladder. I Fuck you.
You used to
So look at this little cool detail, the meat in the bubbles.
Hey son, catch!
So I guess bubbles are part of my dream, and the meat inside them
Help.
is part of Ollie's nightmare.
Fast. Good. Pretty good.
So these are nightmares, so like... Raz's nightmare is being in the circus? Fucking goddammit.
See if you remember your train.
You know what, I'm not doing any better than I did last time. Last time I beaten this part way faster, but I sucked on all the other parts. So I guess to fucking even it out, now I'm being really bad at this one.
Hey son, catch! Incoming!
Fucking please, just let me go. Saying a little help, but you're not fucking helping me. You know what, fuck this ladder, I'm gonna like jump on it. Look, it's a ladder made out of sausages. And the sausages are for some reason like really... not put it properly. See, when I first played this, I assumed the ghost was just part of my psyche. Like maybe the... see how the sausages are just not even trying anymore. I thought the ghost maybe was supposed to represent something, like, oh, is it the curse? Like, is it like the constant reminder that the water wants me dead? Well, now you're about to find out what the ghost is. And yeah, as soon as it comes out, I'm probably gonna... fucking... I think, like, there's still PAX West or whatever, PAX... there's PAX coming up. E3 is this year, right? It's gonna be digitally, but whatever. It's still gonna be an E3. It's like kind of like last year when they cancelled E3
Dad,
and it was...
I made it!
and the only thing it was...
No! I used the acrobatics you taught me!
and a
Don't
hover
lie
balloon
to
that I made with my mind.
cheater. You crystal ball readers always cheat. You're no son of mine.
Ah, he said that. He really went there. Fuck. What a dickhead. We're back in this fucking place.
Ollie, are you okay? Where's your dad?
He's over there, talking to your dad.
He did what?
Oh, I'm glad our dads are getting along.
Somebody's going to get grounded.
Make that ground.
It's fucking scary. I wish he was actually like throughout this game a main villain. He would have been fucking really scary. See, there's like something up there on the screen in the background, and I'm just not sure what it is. Anyway, I gotta get my shield back. So you just get these and throw it. Then run the fuck away. Also avoid these.
Oh, jeez, not again.
It's actually really easy, but what you have to pay attention to is when you throw it at him, you have to make sure that these things like lock onto him.
Please, Mr. Bun.
See, like for example, right now you kind of threw it like whatever, and then just flew over him.
Here, bunny, bunny, bunny.
So even though it might look like, nah, fuck.
Hey son, catch!
Come on, I hit him. See, like this moment when it locks onto him. Oh, it didn't work this time. What the hell? That's my dad. Dad, you could have been the final boss fight. I'm disappointed in you. Instead of someone else's dad, and you're just assisting him. Come on. My dad is so lame.
Really catch those. I was just testing
Here, bunny, bunny.
Come on, I'm
bunny.
throwing it at him. It fucking worked flawlessly the first 2 times. Ouch. Fucking hit over the head.
Man, those things
you.
are.
There you go.
There we go, I defeated him. And he fell and fucking grinded up. And I think I saw some blood being spewed, but that might have been a different texture. What is this ghost? Look, it's my actual dad.
Rasputin!
That's cool.
I see your skull
Now
is
there's
as
two of
hard
them.
to penetrate as ever.
Dad!
What is your brain doing out here in this tank with this other brain? And who are all these unconscious people? What have you gotten yourself involved with?
Psychics. He's been cavorting with filthy, cheating psychics.
Is that really? Is that really how
I like his dad design.
Man, do I hate psychics.
And I was like,
Seeing
man, I hope he comes back a little bit, maybe. Must be like a circus level in Psychonauts 2, where you get to meet Raz's family, because his dad seemed really
But
cool,
how can you hate me for being psychic?
but he just like
You're
shows up
psychic
at the
too.
very end.
Son, I could never hate you. I only wanted you to be happy, Rasputin. And safe. Our family has many enemies.
Well, my dad is a
Than that.
laser shooting psychic too.
We have to carefully unweave.
But where
your
did my
psyche
dad
from
learn
your
that?
other
I learned
brain.
all this shit on the
We don't
camp.
want anything bad to happen while your mind is in this.
And if my dad
tangled
was wanted me to be happy, then why did he
Damage
just...
could be permanent.
Then why was my first memory of that this abomination?
Unweave? Detangle? Never. I like it this way. I mean, look at how huge I am. And I think I can juggle now.
Yeah, so they combined into one. I'd be fucking terrified of this as a kid. Good lord. This game's fucked up, man. Didn't know I was playing a horror game.
Because it's everything I've got.
And I hope this time I won't fucking lose the footage of this, because then losing footage of 2 episodes would have been even more annoying. Then you know why I lost the footage, I think? It's because I was cleaning up the shelf where my PS4 was standing, and I like dared to touch the USB drive that I plugged into the console to transform the files. I don't know why, but my PS4 is like it's very picky about what's plugged into it.
I'm not gonna hurt
Like out of all the fucking USB drives I have around my house, only one of them actually works. So it's more or less the same fight again. So, underneath his health bar there is a meter. There's a goggle meter. If you pay attention to Raz's animation, he has the same animation as he did in Fishopolis, where he was pretending to be a big monster. So they reused that mechanic of me being a giant monster over here, except this time I'm not growing in size, or rather, Jesus Christ, how did he miss that? Instead, over time, my dad makes me like a huge psychic body, and then I beat the shit out of him.
Come here, little buddy.
Which really reminds me of the final boss fight of Crash to Insanity. Now that I think about it, this game came out in 2005. And Crash to Insanity, I think, came out in 2004. Or 5 too, I don't remember actually. But they came out around the same time. I lost, really? I was even using my shield, come on. Animation, what the hell, I'm running so fast.
Here, buddy, buddy, buddy.
Alright, let's fucking not fuck it up this time.
Let's see if you remember your training.
I ain't sure what gives me that power, but I'm like, I saw me just collecting arrowheads. Does that do my power? Yeah, and in the finale of Crash to Insanity, there's a moment. There's also a moment, at least this game is better at that, because in Crash to Insanity, at the very end, the very final portion of the final boss fight, you get a control of a giant mech suit that you never used before, so you have no idea what the controls are for it. So you try them out, expecting them to just be like Crash's controls, maybe the mech, because the mech suit looks like Crash, it's the Mecha Bandicoot suit. That you have to fight, that was the first boss. Which also doesn't make sense, like how the fuck did Crash get a hold of that suit? Not only was it left at the very beginning of the game, the final boss fight of that game takes place in a different dimension. So he traveled back to their normal dimension, and he got into all the way back to his house where the mech suit was, and gotten back there, unless he made a portal that opened specifically where the mech suit was, and then he took it and traveled back. But when did he do that? How did he make that portal? Sounds stupid. Anyway, so at least this game has an advantage of not giving me new control schemes while they're doing that. Also, why is this cutscene so fucking dark? I can't see anything. For real, I got no idea what happened. I think they were running away from something, but what? So this is their circus caravan.
Bunnies! No! No meat! Ah!
No more. No more meat. Look.
I think OrosZ is gonna be a vegetarian now. That'd be kind of a cool development in like Psychonauts 2.
Little bunny!
They reveal that he's a vegetarian now.
Thanks for helping me save the bunnies. And for talking to my dad.
The bunny actually nodded.
No problem, little Ollie.
Bye-bye! Wave goodbye, Mr. Bun!
Where's he going?
We're separating the brains now, Rasputin. He'll
That's
be fine.
cool. I like this
Let's
ending.
go inside.
Man, I can't wait to tell you about all the messed up stuff that happened.
Oh, I know a lot of it. While you were out, I poked around a bit. Tell me about this Lily person.
Hey!
Cartoony
And
sound
so,
effects.
that brings us to the end.
Sonic
Where,
a smile.
as you can clearly see, the personal demons causing my negative behavior have all been eradicated, leaving me sane once again. This is also corroborated in CAT scan number 3 on page 59 of your handouts. On a personal note,
I would like to
I
see,
would just
since
like to reiterate how
Ollie and his dad that we fought was his interpretation of what his dad was. I would like to see how his dad actually looks. Like maybe his dad is actually like, really nice.
About education. And I know
Something like that. Kind of like how my dad looked like a horrible person who was constantly twisting around.
Come on up here, Raz.
And he hated psychics and he was obsessed with them. But in reality, my dad turned out to be really nice.
Strong mind here, with the power to lift things, to see things.
I think I questioned last episode how did Agent Crawler stay sane outside of his place? Well, look, he has a giant crystal attached to his back of psychic whatever.
We did not give it to him. He got it from someone else, long before he came here.
Man, that's such a cool ending. I like it a lot.
To honor his mind, his courage, and his heart. Son, we do not
Look, guys, I
normally
got a
ask
sweater.
this of someone so young, but it is obvious to us all
They gave
that
me a
you are
turtleneck
not
sweater.
average. Will you join us, Rasputin?
I already had one though.
Will you be a Psychonaut?
Oh shit. Everybody's jealous of me because I'm the cool one. And the final mystery of how this rat looks like without his hat on was finally revealed. I'm a Psychonaut. No thanks to any advanced training, I just kinda fucking saved everybody because they were incompetent. Also, look in the background of this cutscene, in the toilet. See that?
Okay, let's be perfectly clear
You saw
about
it?
this.
That was
the best summer of my
actually
whole
the
entire
original
Hey, the summer's not over yet.
model of
We can
Raz
hang out for a couple of weeks still.
life. My family's out on
before
the
he was
East Coast.
changed to what we know
Where's
him
yours?
now.
They move around a lot.
Well, you'd better go. Your dad's waiting for you.
Yeah,
Well-
and
Bye.
that was the original design. Hiding in the toilet, I guess it was there all the time. Man, that's gross. What the fuck? She has no nose. I wouldn't kiss someone without a nose. Or is that fucking pinkish area on her face supposed to represent her
Children,
nose?
it's an emergency. There's been another kidnapping.
I was here the whole time. You saw me.
No, this time we know who it is, and that's what scares us.
Who was kidnapped?
Truman Zanotto.
Also, I like the fact that the main bad guy, pretty much, Oleander,
Sir,
didn't
can you teleport this many of us
get
back
punished,
to
didn't just went to prison or anything.
Hey,
No, he just
what
went-
are you people doing in my kitchen? Now
He
get
just went
Guess we're taking the jet.
free. He just turned to a good guy. I kinda like that. It's kinda different than just him going to prison and being like, oh, I'll
Don't
come
worry
back
about
or
your
something
dad,
like that.
Darling. We'll get him back.
Yes, after all.
So I guess
have
at this point they
Rasputin helping
revealed,
us.
you know, that
Now how could we do
Lily
this
was
without
actually the
our
daughter of the leader of the
anti-kidnapping
Psychonauts.
specialist?
also I'm their kidnapping specialist now. And I guess this ending directly
I've taught you
leads
everything
to
I can, son.
trouble in
Now,
the whatever.
You go show them.
There's a
Show
VR
them
game.
all.
There's a Psychonauts VR game. It's called like Rumble in the
Let's go.
Brain or something like that. Yeah, I like this ending. Pretty cool. Got a jet now and shit. So I hope Psychonauts still will have a circus level where I get to meet my family. Yeah, I probably won't play that one because problem with VR games I have is that they're often never on a discount or anything. You can't buy them physically for cheaper than digitally because games physically are cheaper for some reason. And yeah, they're expensive. And also my VR headset's broken and doesn't work, so fuck me. Also, see this image where Oleander inside his mind with all these bunnies? I thought this was supposed to show like the aftermath of this game. Like, oh look, Oleander finally came to terms with that he just really likes bunnies. Him carrying one of his arms, right? But no, these are just like nice pictures, just because, just to show you, like, oh look at these cool character models we made. Like this one inside Raz's mind. Which, why does Raz's mind looks like a fucking forest? I never got Raz's mind. Is it like underdeveloped maybe yet still? Like because he's a child? Also, Raz's father doesn't have a name, it's just Raz's father. Yeah, so I don't know if I mentioned this before. I definitely mentioned it last time I was playing this. Fred and Napoleon are voiced by the same guy, so that's good to know. Makes sense, I guess if they're the same person too. Next Let's Play is gonna be Half-Life Blue Shift. It's a DLC expansion to Half-Life, original Half-Life. And I beaten it yesterday in one sitting. I sit down, start playing it, I beaten it, recorded the whole thing, which I wasn't sure was I really recording it throughout that recording, but at the end I was like, oh fucking thank god I actually recorded it. Because if I lost footage of 2 Let's Plays last episode, that would have really sucked. See, this image made me feel like, well, this can't be the aftermath. Like, why would Sasha become friends with his own sensors inside his mind? That makes no sense. And yeah, sensors weren't a thing for a while. Because the circus level had no sensors in it, the hallway level had no sensors in it. The last level with sensors in it was like Edgar's mind. Right? Yeah. It's been a while ago. Yes, I think it's better off this way that I actually recorded this in 2 episodes instead of this whole level to just 1 long episode. I don't know, it just feels better. Especially since there was this one really good point to just stand still and just end the episode. Lungfishopolis, it's kinda cool that they, you know, remind us what we've been through. Like when I was going through Lungfishopolis and I was talking about Godzilla movies. Yeah, so Half-Life Blue Shift is definitely longer. I think I beat it in 4 hours. Or even less than that. I've beaten it pretty quickly, was what I'm getting at. It tells the story of what was... Remember Barney from Half-Life 2? I always assumed Barney was that security guard that you meet at the very beginning of Half-Life. And also, throughout Half-Life 1, you kind of run into the same security guard over and over. And I guess he's implied to be multiple people, but he has the same voice and the same model. And I just assumed that was supposed to be Barney. Every time. But now you have a DLC where you actually play as Barney. And it gets revealed that Barney wasn't even he never even ran into Gordon in Half-Life 1. So all these security guards you run into in Half-Life 1 are actually not Barney. Barney was like out there doing his own shit. Also, he wasn't Xen too, because Barney's just fucking cool. Barney Callahan, that's such a fucking cool name. No wait, his name was Calhoun, that's still fucking cool. Cool as fuck. If I ever write some character, I'm gonna fucking give him that name, Calhoun. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, it's short. I think I separated it into like 5 episodes. There's like 5 episodes of this Let's Play, so it's not as long as Half-Life, with like 20-something episodes. Now this Let's Play was 22 episodes, was as long as Half-Life. Then we're gonna do Half-Life Blue Shift after this. Maybe I'm even gonna begin recording it tomorrow, who knows. And what am I gonna do after that? What did I do before this game? No, that's right, I did Mega Man 10. Then we did this. So after Half-Life Blue Shift, we're gonna do Mega Man 11. After that, we're gonna do... I think Poker Night at the Inventory is what I'm gonna do. Or Patapon 2, that's... Maybe you decide. Maybe I'll do like a poll on YouTube if I finally fucking find out how do you do that. Or a poll on Twitter that no one will vote for, and I'll just be like, oh, okay. Like last time when I was asking which Let's Play should I do next. Psychonauts, Jump King, or Battle Block Theater. Nobody voted on anything. So I just was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do Psychonauts. See, here's all the characters, and Oleander's dad, he's like really huge. But we never saw the real version of him, because that model in the background, that's like the evil version of him. Kinda wasted an opportunity to put the evil OrosZ's dad next to the good one. That looked kinda cool. Yes, I really fucking like this game. Probably one of my all-time favorite 3D platformers. But there's a lot of 3D platformers I like. But if I made a top 10 list, this game would be on it. But maybe it would be like number 8. Not exactly a number 3 or anything like that. It would probably be get on it, but... The Connor family. Connor the Waffle? Yeah, and... I don't know what I can say about it more. I just really fucking like this game. I'm looking forward to the next one. And I'm definitely playing it. So if you like this Let's Play and you watched it all the way through, then maybe you should stay subscribed and wait for me to get to Psychonauts 2. And in the meantime, you can watch my Half-Life Let's Play that I'm just said I was about to do. I'm probably gonna edit those videos today and then maybe record them tomorrow. Maybe, so I'm not 100% sure about what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Maybe I'll fucking die. Or maybe I'll lose the footage of these videos and I'll have to re-record them again. And the Volunteer Tester Army. This game came out in 2005 and the story was... It's really surreal to see the real human faces. We've seen all these cartoony characters this whole time and now we have human faces? That's strange. When the game first came out, it like undersold, it didn't perform well. But when it got a re-release on Steam, that's when the game actually picked up steam. And I think that's the reason, and it sold really well on Steam, and I think that's the reason that we're even getting a sequel. So anyway, that was Psychonauts 2. See you fellas in the next series, bye.